What up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Got a pretty good fight card this week for sure. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. There's some low-key bangers on there. Hope everybody's having a good day. Nice to see everybody trickling in here. What's up? Got a few things to talk about too in the strike world. I am not going to be joined by any folks today, which is all right. No big deal. But yeah, it's summertime, man. People are busy on the weekends. I know how it goes, but we'll still get through it. There's a few things to talk about. We'll start the show off today, though, with a little bit of a givey. Let me get that rolling for you guys. We'll do a $10 Dapper giveaway at the end of the show. Make sure you type Vegas 76 in the chat to get enrolled. No spaces there. Vegas 76 in the chat. $10 Dappy for whoever wins that at the end. We'll spin it. And then, yeah, man. A few things went on in Strike this week. Couple things I want to talk about first, really. So let's go ahead and get started here. The first biggest thing that popped up was our Champ Club airdrop. Let me blow this up a little bit so we could see it a little bit better on screen here. So we all got the email yesterday. The 2023 Q2 Champ Club airdrop came through yesterday. Everybody received a Fandom moment. One of Jose Aldo versus Jeremy Stevens. That body shot. Beautiful shot. That body shot. Beautiful shot. And that's one. And the other one is Jens Pulver. Jens Pulver Fandom. Both guys are going into the Hall of Fame, I believe, at International Fight Week this year. So probably a nod as to why those two were chosen for the moments, being that International Fight Week is next week. People definitely, some people kind of got screwed on the distributing of them. So depending on how many champ moments you owned, right? It was technically supposed to be like a 50-50 split based on the odds, but some people ended up getting way more of one than the other, so on and so forth. I myself was one of the lucky few who was able to get one of each. I only had two champs at the time of the airdrop, so I lucked out and got a Jens and an Aldo. No good serials or nothing, but I'm just happy I didn't have to do a trade or anything like that. Yeah, a lot of people were saying it was like 5-3 instead of 4-4 even Steven, but we'll take a look at the moments right now. They're not doing too hot on the marketplace. But, you never know what they can do with these bad boys. Let's give it a quick refresh. Jen's sitting at $6. Yeah, it's quite a few at $6. But they could potentially use these in a challenge, maybe even next week. Who knows? Because these aren't moments that have come out of packs. So they're pretty much fair game at any chance or any challenge that pops up. I wonder if we can see a burn on these two, similar to how we had on the Pride when we got the Shogun and the Minotauro airdrop to us for the Champ Club airdrop last time. And then we did have them utilizing a challenge pretty soon, actually, pretty soon after that. So Aldo sitting at, give him a quick refresh here, sitting at $6 as well. Quite a few more at $6 for Aldo. But we'll see if you have to burn one of these guys. But I mean, the 1,400 mint count, obviously, it's a little higher than, than what a lot of people are looking for. Obviously, these aren't going to, retain too much, value in the marketplace unless we start burning the shit out of them or doing something like that. Cole donated his. I did notice 0 burned on the Aldos, but there was one burned on gens. So somebody did burn the gens to make it, I guess, even Steven, 1408 apiece. That's cool. So props up to you, whoever burned their airdrop. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if these guys hit a challenge, they'll probably have to get burned, but the mint counts are pretty high. Bones, nice. Nice. Richard did it. Who knows who did it? Yeah, at least they split it. Yeah, I agree. Yanez, same price as Yanez, but I'm pretty sure Yanez is a little higher, right? On the mint. Yeah, Yanez is 2360 and he's at $5. But yeah, will be interesting to see how they choose to use those bad boys. We'll see. We'll see. But overall, I like the structure of how they split the two moments up. I'm thinking they could probably do maybe something additional for people that own, like, 3+, 5+, or not even 3+, do 5+, 10+. Maybe, juice up their airdrop with another, big pack or something, like a premium or something that you got laying in the reserves, Yeah, so it's definitely questionable. Everybody obviously, you're all getting the moments similarly, right? Based on distribution, obviously, people with 10 champs got 10 of these fandoms that came out. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I think they could definitely add another layer for people that have like 5+ and 10+. I think 10+ is a good like top. I mean, you could go to 15, 25, 30 if you want, but that's just a lot more work for people to do. I think like 5 is a good marker, and then 10 is a great marker there to, like, have an additional airdrop to them. Yeah, the regular moments would dump harder because people would only load champs. It depends. Because if it's like a pack reward or like a juiced pack with a good chance at a Connor or something, for anybody with 10+ or 5+, maybe 5+ers get one of those packs, 10+ers get two of those packs. Because there can't be that many people. I haven't done the numbers and everything, but I know OK's MMA checklist. He has that champ collector leaderboard. Let's take a look at that. MMA checklist. So we go up here to UFC Strike, champ leaderboard. So 10+, you're looking at 37 people with 10+. So if you have 37 people with 10+, that's only 37. Or if you do 2 packs, right? If you do 2 packs for the 10+ers, that's 74 packs, I believe. 74 additional packs for the 2+ers, and then the 5+ers, it's less than 100. So 5+ers are like probably like 40, 50. So 37 minus 95 are your 5+ers. So yeah, I think that would have been a nice, additional thing to add. Just another nod to people holding multiple champs. And if you give them one of those juiced packs that has, a good chance at hitting something solid, like a 10% chance at something, or, something along those lines, I think people would be even more appreciative, and they wouldn't mind holding, more champ moments. What do you guys think? Are we going to set and have 10 to 15 champs instead? I mean, but then you'd be toast on the challenges, though. You'd be pretty much toast on the challenges if you did that. And you'd have to wheel and deal champs maybe to do champ passes when the challenges hit. But yeah, it depends. I mean, so it's pretty much clone copy of the last one, just with different moments, right? But I think an additional thing would be to just maybe throw in an additional pack, juiced pack, like, you know, an elite premium, something like that, that's in the reserve somewhere. Something with a chance at a champion, you know. Well, that's my thoughts there on the airdrop. I believe you guys are kind of reiterating the same sentiment. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If they use them in challenges, we'll see. Next thing we had that we got dropped a little bit earlier in the week was the Jung Korean Zombie Hybrid Challenge Reward. So this one was a pretty easy challenge. Had to burn one of each of these. Either own Josh Emmett, Series 1 contender, Ilya, Series 0 contender. Burn those 6 contenders right there, or have a Jose Aldo. You completed the Jung. Let's see what they're saying here. Even something like a $10 Dapper credit per champ or something could be a nice addition with the moments to add up. Yeah, for sure. I agree 100%. Like, just something additional just to give, you know. It could have been like maybe not even 10 per champ, or like, you know, you have 5, you get you know, $100. You have 10, you get 150 or 200 or something like that. Just something quick, little nod, you know. But if you want to go to the cheap route, you could definitely go to the packs because they're already made, they're ready to go, they're already in the inventory. You know what I'm saying? That would be the no-brainer for me. But yeah, you could definitely get creative with it. This guy minted out at 633, sitting at $11 on the marketplace. We're getting a lot of dupe moments of people that we probably don't need. So I've been one to kind of, let's see what they're saying here. Do we understand there to be 300 more champ holders? Well, I mean, we did release more champ moments in the last 3 months, so it is what it is, bro. Circulation wise, we added Connor. Did we add John Jones in the last quarter? I think we added John Jones in the last quarter as well. So we did definitely add 2 more champion moments to the entire circulation of the platform. So that's why you can see those numbers go up on the mint counts, because there's more champs out there that people own. Yeah. Back to this bad boy. I mean, the challenge itself was pretty easy. Not expecting it to be a high reward or anything, but I'm not sure why he got a second moment. Pretty much on his leg out of the UFC. Didn't look good at all when he fought Volk. But yeah. Champs coming down in prices too. Yeah, and then you'll also see after the airdrops, people start letting champs go too. So champs will probably take a hit in the next week or two, as people, you know, got the airdrop, want to let stuff, like, they, you know, I'm one that's guilty of it. Last year, I stacked up on champs right before December, and we all got like the same thing, which was horrible. But yeah, it is what it is. Well, I would have preferred a different moment here, whether it be somebody who recently had a sick finish in a fight that doesn't have a moment on the platform, like Diego Ferreira knocking out Michael Johnson. That would have been a good one, instead of another moment for the Korean Zombie, who is pretty much about to retire. So we'll see what happens with that. We did get a nice, decent, hard challenge this week. I love the structure of the challenge we got this week, which was the Roy Nelson Hybrid Challenge. Structure on this is pretty tough. You got the Sean Strickland Challenger, required to have it. You have to have these 3 contenders that recently came out in the tough base pack. So Michael Bisping, Usman, and Brian Battle. Then you have to burn 101, either Nate Calvin Gastelum or Tatiana Suarez, one of those challengers. Tatiana's a Fandom. Have to burn one of those. And then you have to burn all of these guys, Forrest, Rashad, Ryan Hall, and Tony Ferguson. You have to burn all of those guys. And then you get Big Country Nelson, right? So I really like the structure of this challenge a lot. I just don't know why they picked Roy Big Country Nelson. Granted, bro, he's a legendary tough alumni for sure. But there are definitely better fighters that came through tough that don't have a moment on the platform. One main one that came to mind was Matt Serra for me. I think having a Matt Serra moment on the platform, if you're gonna, try and give some nods to some tough alumni, like, dude, Matt Serra had the craziest tough run of ever, and then went and knocked out GSP. So it was like, how you not gonna give that guy a moment? You know what I'm saying? But overall, structure, I love it. It's pretty difficult. It's a pretty difficult challenge and should produce something decent. See what the boys are saying. Could have dropped Roy for the CC drop. They had 3-point jams. Yeah, they could have mixed it up, but it definitely seems, like they're like season 2 is like they're just trying to get to the finish line here. One thing I did want to do for Big Country, I do have Crip's little burn tool up here. So I have the date set for when the challenge started, which was Thursday, 1 o'clock my time. And I'm just going to run it. And we'll see how it comes out. Maybe by the time I'm done talking, right? See what we're looking at, like completions wise. But the champ pass on this one's Usman, which is a series 0. I think Usman 74 owned. So that's an automatic 74 completions there. Crip's Tools killing my computer right now. Come on. So we got an auto 74 there. And then we'll see what the tool comes up with as it's counting all the burns here. See how it looks in a minute. But yeah, I think this should produce something fairly low on the mint, maybe like around like nothing. I don't think maybe in the 600 range, but I'm thinking like around 4-ish, 4 to 500, like that Jillian Gyalton area. We'll see how that goes. But I do like the structure of this one. How do you guys feel about this challenge? Reward wise, as well as the structure of it. What we got? Just thinking mid to high 300. Okay. Thinking maybe bottleneck action. You guys are talking about a Kimbo moment? Yeah. Structure is good. Yeah, I agree. I would like to see some more stuff like this. Don't think it'll be the bottleneck. Nah, I don't think it. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be close. Let's see where we're at. Nobody was burning the challengers though. Like everybody's burning these 4. Nobody's burning the challengers. Or maybe they are. Or maybe my math's just wrong. We got 1, 6, 11. Nah, we need more of these for sure. Definitely need more of these. Somebody burned Nate. Or Nick, my bad. Somebody burned Nick on accident. Does that add up to 43? Looks close enough, right? Yeah, looks good. We had a mistake here. Somebody burned Nick Diaz. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying too. Like the rewards have been a little wacky. Just like the people we're either getting dupe moments. Like we got another like Dustin. We got another Dustin. We could have got something like somebody who's fighting for a title pretty soon, or somebody who doesn't have a moment on the platform yet. Who got a recent finish. But yeah, that's my only gripe. I think the rewards just aren't really speaking to us in regards to what we want. They're just kind of either just like some of them just seem really random. Big countries definitely not random because obviously the tough connections and all that good stuff. But I think they could have maybe went with some other options. But I don't mind a hard challenge, and I'll take a hard challenge any day of the week. Yeah, that would be nice. And he's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame for that fight specifically too. So it would be pretty cool if they did give him that nod next week. But who knows, bro? Who knows, man? We'll see how it goes. How we looking? We're looking at about close to 100. We're on Thursday, pretty much right when the challenge was announced, almost about 4 o'clock on Thursday. I think doubling up in moments is to do with the upcoming game. Yeah. I mean, we might have to be burning a lot in the game or doing some kind of crafting in the game, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how all that works too. But it's just kind of, here we go. So as of right now, we're looking at 44. So that's 104 and 57, 161 challengers burnt plus the 74 Aldos. So yeah, you're looking at about 250-ish right now, 250-ish completions as of right now on this big country challenge. So I don't know about that. Or Usman, my bad. Thank you, Saint. Appreciate that. Usman, yes, 74 on the Usman champion pass. So it's looking at about 250-ish right now. 250-ish right now. Yeah, the challengers kind of make it easy to kind of get the completions figured out. So you just got to look pretty much at these three along with that Aldo. But we're looking at probably like around 230 to 230 to 250 as of right now. So we'll see. We'll see how many pile in the next few days. But my guess, and I'm thinking it's going to be over to 400. But crazier things have happened, right, guys? So, but good challenge overall. I like the structure. But we just got to get these rewards straightened out. I think Tatiana, she's tough. She was a tough alumni, I'm pretty sure. I think it'll be close, maybe second lowest. Yeah, it'll be close for sure. Lowest mint, huh? Yeah, it could be. Could be. Yeah, she's a burn option. It seems like everybody here has tough ties. That's pretty much in this challenge, just about Ultimate Fighter ties. So it looks like everybody complete this bad boy. Burnt one of your challengers. Which challenger did everybody burn, or did you guys? I went with highest mint count on Nate. But be interesting to hear if anybody went with some of the lower minted moments. Or if you had dupes, you got dupes, you do what you got to do, right? But I personally, I burned Nate Diaz 1420. Yeah. Yeah, she was. I'm pretty sure she was the cheapest at the time too. But yeah, will be interesting. Like if she wins a couple fights and then hits the champion status, that moment gets burned a little bit. It could be interesting. That Tatiana. So let's see what we got here. Next, man. I don't know, man. How do you guys feel about this Ultimate Fighter this year? It's kind of weak. It's weak sauce. And I think it's weak sauce because McGregor's probably like not there at all. Seems like the guys probably was there like filming maybe 1 or 2 days the whole damn show. Because like it just seems like previous times or like previous shows, like even the shows back in the day, like I grew up watching Tough and like, bro, it was like all interactions with the coaches and the fighters and they're all doing stuff all the time. But you could tell this season, like they can't show too much of Chandler, right? They can't show too much of Chandler spending time with his guys and doing what he's supposed to do because it makes Conor look like an ass because Conor's probably not even there half the time. And it shows, bro, like dude's 0-5, bro. Dude's 0-5. 0-5. Yeah, it feels empty. Like they hype it up. You're expecting more juice because Conor is on the show. And dude probably just cashed that check, bro. Showed up the bare minimum that he had to. And then the editors and producers are just trying to piece this shit together. Like, fuck, we only have like an hour and a half, 2 hours of footage total of Conor McGregor, bro. How are we gonna stretch this shit out the whole fucking season? You know what I'm saying? And it just is super. It's just real lackluster to me, and it's a shame. It's a shame because it could have been so much better, but I don't know, man. Katona pretty much was a bit of a diva in the beginning of the episode. They were worried about him being a rat or whatever, stuff like that. He was a little cocky with Chandler, but at the end of the day, even though he like trains with Conor's people back home, he still won, beat Conor's boy. Conor was like, I want a third round, but it's like, dude, 5-0. 5-0. Honestly, bro, they had an interview. I was watching Chandler. He had an interview recently, like last week. He was on the show or talking to somebody, and he was like, yeah, I am 100% fully going to fight Conor McGregor. I don't think it's going to happen this year, but exceptions have been made before and things like that. So, yeah, I think it'll probably happen at some point, but who knows? But it sucks that he's got to just sit there shelved up. Yeah, he's got to sit there shelved up and kind of like he's waiting, bro. And he's kind of watching all these other lightweights kind of scoot on by him in the rankings and try and get to the top. And looks like that would be hilarious. Bare knuckle or something. That would be absolutely hilarious. But yeah, next week we got Conor's boys fighting next week. But I guess they're saying some of this shit leaked. I didn't look at any of the leaks. But Conor's boys fighting next week. His boy Lee Hammond, the guy who they specifically wanted on their team. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's a good fight. But yeah, it's been weak as hell, in my opinion. Seems like everybody in the chat agrees too. So let's get to some more exciting stuff, like this fight card today. Should be a good one today, boys. I don't know. I saw somebody posted in the Tough Talk in UFC Strike Discord talking about somebody leaked. It's leaked somewhere, and if they were still going to do pick'ems or whatever. And Ryan said that it was Probably not going to do pick'ems this week because the leak is legit. So, but I didn't try to look for it because I don't want to spoil it. But I'm sure it'll eventually find its way to my screen at some point, not by my own doing. So we'll see what happens. Good fight card. Low key banger. Some really good fights here. Even on the prelims, we got some good ones. Got the big boys starting us off. Romanov versus Blagoy. It's going to be interesting. Don't forget, type Vegas 76 in the chat to enter to the giveaway. We're giving away $10 Dapper credit at the end of the show. Make sure you check that out. Vegas 76 in the chat. But yeah, this one, what do we got here? I know Blagoy is a grappler. So if he can, it's really a matter on if he could take down Alexander Romanov, but I think Romanov wins this one pretty easily. He's a bigger dude. Should take care of him. These ladies here, we got our Ivana. Ivana's debuting against Luana. I think Luana's the favorite in this one. Cole's going Romanov. Okay. Vegas 76. How we looking on Vegas 76? Got 24 people in Vegas 76. Make sure you type Vegas 76, y'all. But yeah, Ivana, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about her, dude. Cole's going with Ivana. Do we have anything on her? Wins by knockout 3. 6-0. Okay, she's undefeated. 2 wins by submission. 2 first-round finishes. Okay. Anything additional? Nah, we got nothing. Here we go. 3 wins by knockout. 2. No, nothing on the stats. All right. Yeah, we'll see. What's up with this girl's jits? She doesn't like to. No, it's going to be a striking fight, so it's a toss-up for sure. That's why it's on the prelims, boys. 8-4 is not a good record though. 6-0 is. I think I'm leaning. I'm gonna lean with the debut. I'm gonna lean on the debut. Let's go. Guram versus Elvis Brenner. Let's see what we got. No odds. Standing banging. Pretty evenly matched. This guy knocks people out, though. This guy goes for subbies. Very, very, very evenly matched here. I'm rolling with Guram. I'm going to go with Guram. Flip the coin, Lynn. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yana Santos versus Carol Rosa. Why isn't this shit working? Gotta love the UFC website. Gotta love it. Won't let me expand this, boys. Let's refresh, I guess. Nada. Yeah, I'm rolling with Carol Rosa, too, on this one. Rosa. Going with Rosa. Man, what the... UFC sucks, dude. Their website is shitty. Where we at? Where we at? Nothing. Oh, it only works on some fights, guys. They forgot to do the expanded view on these two. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Hey. Yeah, I will start using ESPN. I'm going to start using ESPN next week. I'm done with this shit. Actually, we're using ESPN today. What's going on ESPN? All right. Where were we at? All right, Yana. See, we don't get all those. There's a few more stats on UFC, but shit, man. That UI is almost as bad as Strikes, baby. So let's take a look. Yana Santos, Carol Rosa. Like I said, I'm leaning Carol Rosa. I think she's just better all-around fighter. And she's going to get it done either on the feet or on the ground. She's better than Yana. Next one. This guy is a crazy favorite against Weston Wilson. Joe Anderson being the huge favorite. Takedown submissions. Looks like he's a minus 1,400. Holy shit. What's up with Weston, bro? What's up with Weston, bro? 16-7. Shit. Weston got a couple subbies his last few fights. Well, I'm pretty sure he ain't subbing this dude. Yeah, pretty sure Joe Anderson walks through this guy. And then we got Kevin Lee versus Renat Fakhretdinov. Renat's pretty good, man. Kevin Lee hasn't fought in a while, so it'll be interesting to see how he does after the little layoff. Good point. Good point there. Zoom a bit. All right, let's zoom a bit. How's that? Yeah, I don't know how Kevin Lee. He's given up a lot of height, but he does have reach. He's always had good reach for the weight class. I just don't know if he could handle the wrestling. Like this guy does lots of takedowns. He's going to be trying to take this to the ground and pound or submit Kevin Lee. And being the taller fighter by like 3-4 inches, that definitely gives you an advantage when it comes to holding people on the ground. So I'm rolling with Renat as well. I think Renat gets it done to round out the prelims here. Main card, first fight. We got Bruno Ferreira versus Nursultan Ruzabov. Nursultan got nothing on him. Let's see what's up with him. Nurse 6'5", bro. Renzo Gracie Philly. 34-8-2. Last few fights. This is UFC debut today. And TKO submission. Oh no, dude, this guy looks like a fucking beast. He's from Kazakhstan. Nothing. Uzbekistan, my bad. Nickname Black. Holy shit. What do you got? Oh man, dude. This guy's been on a tear since 2019, boys. But obviously, this isn't UFC competition, but bro, he got a knockout by a slam. I'm going to roll with this guy. This guy looks like an animal. He's 29 years old. Yeah, dude. 20. Oh, Bruno's 10-0. This is going to be a good fight, guys. This is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a good fight. Bruno's 10-0. 7 TKOs, 3 subbies. Aha. He knocked out G-Rod. RoboCop. Contender Series. Okay. Man, this is going to be a banger, y'all. Yeah. I was leaning towards him too, but then, man, they got Ferreira as the heavy favorite there. Heavy favorite. But yeah, 5'10 versus 6'5, bro. That's no joke. No joke, man. This guy is huge. I'm going to lean with the underdog, man. Oh, this guy's got 40 fights and shit. Yeah, dude. I'm going to lean with this guy. He's got 40 fights. 40 fights, and he's 29 years old, bro. Holy shit. That's insane. And then, yeah. Yeah, man. It should be a good fight, dude. Yeah, he started super young, bro. Holy shit. We got next. This should be a fun one, too. I think it's going to be closer than the odds paint it because, I mean, if you don't know Mr. Bomb, I mean, why didn't we get his moment? I would have liked to get his moment in one of the recent challenges that ended. You know what I'm saying? When he knocked out Terrence McKinney, that was pretty nasty, his last fight. Only thing I worry about him in this fight is going to be a little bit tougher to close the distance on Mr. Benoit. But I think it should be a good one. These guys are really evenly matched, and I think this is bullshit. It's way closer than that. Yeah. It was a sick knockout, bro. It was super nasty. And it happened recently. I'm not sure why we didn't get that moment. Could have been one of the random challenge rewards we got over the last few weeks. But that's neither here nor there. I like Bonfim, but man, it's going to be a close one, I think. Very close one. I'm going to lean. I'm torn between this one. What do you guys think on this one? Bonfim or St. Denis? Yeah, I'm not sure. Bonfim? Yeah. Yeah. That's where I'm leaning to. Dennis. The gambling boys like Dennis. They love that plus money. Yeah, they're both good. It should be a good fight. I'm looking forward to that one for sure. We got Lipsky versus Gatto. Should be, I think, a quick day at the office for Miss Gatto based on, how things have been going for these ladies. Won her last fight in March. Lost to Tracy Cortez last year. Hasn't fought in a year. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, with this one, I'm kind of leaning on Lipsky too. I think layoff isn't good, especially like this girl hasn't fought in a year. She fought like 3-4 months ago. I'm gonna roll with Lipsky being the more active fighter. Gato. Okay. All right. Now we got another banger right here, boys. Max Griffin versus Michael Morales. On paper, I don't know if you guys know anything about this kid? He's 14-0. He's a fucking beast. Okay. He's an absolute beast. He's been finishing his last few fights. He's contender series alumni. Who's rolling with Max? Max Chef Curry, boy. The Chef Curry, man. That's it's tough, man. Max has given up height and reach here. Honestly, I think Morales is probably the better grappler too, bro. Been following who? Morales or yeah, Morales is a beast. Yeah, big age gap too. Yeah, Morales, he's 14-0, fighting out of Ecuador, I think. Yes, sir. They're both strikers, bro. That tends to lean towards the guy who has an advantage in size. Yeah, 37, G. I'm pretty sure Michael Morales takes this one. That's what I'm leaning on. Yeah, 37, bro. That should be a good one, though, because they're going to be standing and banging. And then we got Ismagulov. So, like, these two fights, complete polar opposites. These guys are going to stand and bang. These guys are going to grapple the whole fight, I think. It's going to be very interesting to see how this one goes because it's pretty much, as you can see, it's pretty much a toss-up. They're both excellent grapplers. Maybe they try and strike it out, but they're pretty much like the same dude, bro, in regards to how they fight, you know? It was very underwhelming. Hasn't fought since December. He lost to Armin. Mr. Dawson. Sub, draw. Mark Madsen. They both haven't fought since last winter, so they're both about 7 months out of fighting. I just think it's going to be really close. I'm going to roll with Demir. Hopefully he turns it around after that last performance because he was like the next thing, but he's got a little bit of size in the reach. Yeah. Money Moicano says Dawson. Dawson. Yes, it should be a good one. It's a toss up. It's a toss up. And then lastly, main fight of the night. Excuse me. Sean Strickland versus Abus. See that? Oh man. Honestly though, which Strickland shows up, right? Is it going to be the Cannoneer Strickland? Even his Imavov fight wasn't that good, bro. I want to see this guy finish somebody, bro. This guy talks so much shit. This guy talks so much shit like he's a killer. He don't finish nobody. His last finish was against Brendan Allen in the year 2020. Got to show me something today. Got to show me something today and make me believe again. If you don't show me something today to make me believe again, that's it, bro. That's it. I'm rolling with a boost, man, because Strickland hasn't shown me nothing spectacular. Alex P was, they got smoked. Smoked even on the way down. Got popped in the face on the way down to the man, dude. It was nasty. He helped Alex get a championship. That's what he did. Talking all that shit at the press conference. Boy, oh boy, he got slept silly. But yeah. Abus is pretty good. He's definitely got height. Came from PFL, I believe. He lost. He got knocked out in 2018 by our main man, Lewis Taylor, who, if you don't know who Lewis Taylor is, he's actually Bilal Muhammad's coach. That is correct. Bilal Muhammad's coach knocked this guy out the first year the PFL started. Lou put the guns down Taylor. Knocked him out silly, boy. Caught him on the temple. It was a sick shot. $1 million knockout. But after that loss, bro, Abus hasn't lost. Abus hasn't lost. So I think Abus is gonna. I'm rolling with Abus. No, it's not jokes, bro. It's not jokes. No jokes. No jokes. Dead facts, bro. Look it up. Hell yeah. Lewis Taylor knocked out Abus. Lewis Taylor was in Bilal's corner every single fight of Bilal's career, except one when he had COVID. Yeah, well, PFL is weird because they have that weird format and shit, but yeah, I think he just got into the UFC not too long ago. Yeah, so he had that first fight in the UFC, knocked out Dustin. It's his next fight. He's an international dude, so they're probably, he might have a quick turnaround and fight in like Abu Dhabi or something if he gets a nasty, spectacular finish here. But it'll be interesting to see if he wins. Should shake up the middleweight division a little bit at the top too. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Izzy needs some contenders, right? Needs some people to come up and challenge him because he's ran through everybody pretty much. It's nice to get some fresh blood in this division. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, bro. We'll see how it goes. But overall, it should be a good card. I'm excited for it. Looking forward to watching. Next thing I wanted to talk about was International Fight Week, UFC 290. I'm still on. Let's see if UFC is working at all here. I'm not going to dive deep in here, but did we get a replacement here yet or no? This is the main thing I wanted to talk about. So Sean Brady's out against Jack Della. Sean Brady's out against Jack Della, and Twitter was going a little crazy yesterday. Twitter was going a little crazy yesterday because George Masvidal said contract signed, and everyone was like, oh, is he going to fight Jack Della? And then Kevin Holland was like, yo, I'll fight him. And then a bunch of other people were like, oh, what's his name? Joaquin Buckley was like, let me fight him too. So there's like a bunch of people trying to fight JDM, dude. Bunch of people trying to fight JDM. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that goes too, Cole. We'll see how that goes too. But This fight definitely got canceled. We'll see if Jack Della gets a replacement. Hopefully he does. Yeah, everybody wants to be the one to stop the hype train for sure. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who steps up. But we got Volk versus Yair, banger. Moreno versus Pantoja, banger. Whitaker versus Drekus, banger. Jalen Turner versus Dan Hooker. I think it's not going to be a banger. I think Jalen Turner is going to absolutely walk through Dan Hooker and call it a day. Bo Nickel versus Trayshawn Gore. Oh, man. Is Bo the real deal? Is Bo the real deal? I think Trayshawn's a bit of a easier, this isn't the hardest matchup to give him, but Trayshawn Gore is pretty decent. He's a decent fighter. Then, the main prelim. Banger. Robbie Lawler versus Nico Price. Waiting for this one. Yasmin versus Denise. Jimmy Crute versus Alonzo Menefield. Anything else popping up here? Not really. But yeah, I'm excited about this card too. Should be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, dude. 1250 plus 800 for Gore. Yeah, it should be a really fun card. We'll have a good show lined up for it next week. Then I might take a week off after that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yes, sir. Yeah, the prelims, you can watch them in the Champ Lounge. They're going to be on ABC and ESPN. And then obviously Cash is King, baby. But that's pretty much it for this week, y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I got this giveaway to run. Vegas 76. Last thing we got for today. Go ahead and type Vegas 76 in the chat. Anyone going to be in Nashville or Boston? Funny you mentioned that, sir. I'll be in Nashville. Thanks to UFC Strike. Bang! Strike hooked me up with Nashville tickets, boys. I got them. And I'll be going to watch Umar. Yes, sir. No Boston for me. Just Nashville, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Nashville. Should be fun. Yeah, I got the tickets, boys. I got the tickets. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna drive in probably Friday morning. Get there before the weigh-ins. Go to the weigh-ins. Hang out. Go to the fights the next day. Hang out, and then drive back home on Sunday, boys. That's the plan. But last call for Vegas 76. Yeah, big ups to Strike for hooking me up with them tickets. First time I got tickets from Strike, so I'm very happy about that. And being able to actually utilize that utility that I have and make my way to a fight and have a crazy experience. I'll be hopefully documenting all of it. I'm going to try and maybe even stream from the hotel that weekend or something. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, London was sick. London was probably sick for sure. But let's go ahead and run this. Don't want to keep everybody too much longer. There's poker today. Don't forget you got pick'ems starting in a bit, or the fight starting a bit. So make sure you get your pick'ems in, all that good stuff. Go ahead and run this bad boy right now. Good luck, everybody. This is for the $10 Dapper. Oops, wrong one. Here we go. Who's going to get it? Coleslaw with the banger. Poker starting now. Coleslaw, hit me up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Make sure hit up poker, get your pick'ems in. And that's pretty much it, guys. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace.